sun is cold and rain. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, shining over a river. Life is old here, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, home mountain mama, take me home, country road.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
And of course, whenever you hear that lovely, melodious song, you already know it is time for Travel with Me, your one-stop travel destination show on radio, brought to you by Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio broadcasting from Marina, Lagos State, Nigeria. My name is Nena Abigail Mba. You can call me Abu Abi, and today I'm not alone. I have Spain, and we're traveling today. So you see,
But my Spain has an E at the end.
you keep defending it. As far as I'm concerned, it's Spain, right? Anyway, you're welcome on the show. And yes, our topic today is going to be a bit different from the destinations, activities, food, and all of those things. Today, I'm going to be bringing to you something I feel a lot of people are not very much aware of, and so therefore they don't benefit from it. And it's something that has to do with travel, leisure, vacation, all of those things, right? Yes, if you're just joining in, this is Travel with Me, and today we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about travel insurance in Nigeria. When I talked about it, Spain was like, is that travel? You've never heard of it before? Never.
Travel insurance in Nigeria.
Yes. Anywhere else apart from Nigeria? Have you even
Yes.
heard? Okay, you have,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not in Nigeria.
No, in Nigeria. Everybody does travels and goes.
You just go.
Yeah,
You
you
just
just
go.
go.
You just pack your bag.
Yeah.
Okay, you have the money.
If anything should misplace, you just buy it again.
As
I thought that it was.
Yeah.
To be.
Yeah, well, that's how it is, and we know it's a risk for you to just get up, pack your bags up, and you hit the road, because a lot of things could go wrong while you're on the trip. You might be traveling because you're on leave from work, and you just want to go and relax in one very beautiful environment, luxury hotels. You have the money and all of that, but from the point where you leave your house to the destination, and even while you're at that destination or coming back, anything could happen. So you need to be secured. You need to take proper measures to make sure that your trip is a safe one. And that's where we talk about travel insurance in Nigeria, because I said it before, I know a lot of people have probably never heard of this and they don't know about this. And the points I'm going to be talking about are the different types of travel insurance in Nigeria, the benefits, and what you need to have to apply for, the application process. So these are some of the things that we're going to be covering in the course of the show today. If you haven't downloaded the Lagoon Radio app, please do well to download the app from Google or Apple Store. You can also listen to us live on our website. It's www.LagoonRadio.Ng. And we're streaming live on YouTube, so you can also watch us on YouTube at LagoonTV and on Facebook at Lagoon Radio Nigeria. Of course, follow us on Instagram at LagoonRadio.Ng. It's 23 minutes past the hour of 5 p.m. and that's thanks to our God that took my time. But yeah, it's fine. We're just going to go on this short music break, and then when I come back, we'll go right into the conversation on travel insurance and everything you need to know about it. Do not go anywhere. Stay connected. I'll be back very shortly.
They could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. The smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. Yeah, yeah.
And you're welcome back. As promised, it's going to be a short break because time is not on our side, and we're going to try and cover as much as possible in the course of the show today. It's still Travel with me, your one-stop travel destination show on radio. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be talking about travel insurance today. Here in Nigeria, in fact, I don't even know how some insurance companies survive. Because it feels like there's low patronage of such things because people just feel like my life is in God's arms. My property is God that is to protect. So, but God has given us the wisdom and a lot of things to make life easier for ourselves. And in this part of the world, some of the insurance policies that we're used to are car insurances. I think that's probably the one that is doing well, because when you buy Benz, don't insure it.
And also like phone electronics.
Oh my God, yes,
Electronics.
That too, houses. Yes, so I think these are the major types of insurance that we sometimes patronize. Sometimes, but yes. So, like I said, it's not safe. It's not nice that you just pick your bags and hit the road for travel without having a travel insurance. Now, you're wondering, okay, first of all, where and how do you go about it? It's simple. The same insurance companies that give you insurance on your car, your house, your life, because there's a life insurance, your properties, your valued items, those same companies offer travel insurances. All you have to do is to ask. It's there. They say if you want to write something for a black man, pity the book. You've probably read it, seen it, been told about it, but it just doesn't stick. Okay, so I'm not going to mention some names because they're not paying us for this, but any insurance company you can think of. Okay, some of the top rated ones, if you walk in or if you make inquiries, they're going to tell you yes, they do cover travel insurances. Okay, another way for you to get it is for you to go through your insurance broker. Yes, that's another way for you to get your travel insurance. Okay, it's called insurance brokerage firm. There are firms that this is also what they do. Okay, these companies have that. These are companies that have specialized knowledge of the industry and partnership with several insurance companies. And what they do is to help you manage your business relationship between the insurance company and yourself. If there are people who feel like insurance companies are cheating them, sometimes you're paying for these things, and maybe because in the whole year you don't encounter any accident that would make them pay you. You now feel like, oh, okay, where is the money going to? Because you don't get the money back, right? So this insurance brokerage help you to manage that relationship. They help to explain things better to you, and so you can also ask them. Okay, so travel insurance in Nigeria, how does it work? Let's simply say that travel insurance or travel health insurance are some of the insurance companies like to call them. Is a type of insurance policy that protects you during your travels when you are on your trip, okay, from several types of risk, from different types of losses that you can possibly encounter. I've heard stories, I don't know if you've heard stories of where people would say they went to the airport, and while they're trying to check their bags, they can't find their bags anymore. Okay, people lose their luggages, people lose their cell phones, people, even death. You might have an accident and I'm not saying you're gonna die, but I mean, you could lose an arm if it's that bad. Who's gonna pay for that? Someone has to cover for that, So this means that you have a contingency plan, something that is in place. So if anything ever happens to you, the insurance company covers for it. And here we feel like everything is so small. But even the smallest things can be taken care of. Imagine you have an insurance on this your phone now. Okay. And something happens to the phone. You know, the last thing you will start bothering yourself about is, hey, where will I raise 80K to buy a phone? You know, because you know your insurance company is just going to come through. So already that gives you peace of mind that, okay, you're good and fine, right? So you're traveling. Imagine you're even traveling with your whole family, your kids, your wife, your husband, and something happens, right? Even if you have the money to take care of everybody, but imagine something happens and the last thing on your mind then is money, because you know if it's the money, the company is going to pay for it. You just start praying that they have life after that, or after whatever incident, or you're able to recover, you know, whatever it is that you lose. So travel insurance is typically purchased from your country of residence, as we are in Nigeria. You're going to buy it from Nigeria, okay, and from insurance policy providers that are within the country. And here in Nigeria, we have quite a number of them. Travel insurance in Nigeria is a product for residents and non-residents of Nigerian traveling from Nigeria to another country for, you know, a specified period of time, okay? We are always going to Dubai like it's in our backyard.
Money people.
I don't know if we should cut soap for us. So, you know, they are like it's so now Dubai is even going down. Now it's the Maldives. Everybody's going to the Maldives. You know, they will tell you if you just gather 1 million, you can go to the where do I want to start gathering it from? You know, but imagine traveling from it's even funny because recently, well, in Nigeria, the rate of plane crashes has reduced. As to when I was younger, I used to hear plane crash like literally every. I don't know what was crashing the plane, but what we experience now is that door will not close on air. Door won't close or something, but it's not. That hasn't happened. I'm not saying planes have not crashed in other countries, but I'm painting the worst case scenario. It doesn't mean it has to be that bad. I just want you to open your mind to the fact that if you're traveling from Nigeria to somewhere as close as Cotonou, Ghana, right? You can actually get a travel insurance. Now let's go to the types of travel insurance. Just as every other type of insurance policy has its types, what they are meant for, what they can cover, the prices and all of that is the exact same thing. Now, depending on your destination, depending on the country you're going to, travel insurance is basically categorized by insurance service providers into 3 different types, okay? And that's what we're going to be talking about. The first one is the local travel insurance, okay? Now, already when you hear local, you know it's within your vicinity, within maybe say interstate travel. You're traveling from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to Nasarawa, or you know you're going to those areas where there's. Why are you laughing? I didn't say anything. I'm just saying it's local trip, you know. So whether you're traveling by road or by air or by spiritual form, as long as you're traveling within Nigeria, it's called the local travel insurance. Okay. Now, of course, this simply means if anything happens to you when you have insurance, when you have a travel insurance, you will be fully covered and reimbursed. Okay. Now, although local travel insurance is a relatively new provider in the market and is not offered by all service providers, because you feel like, okay, you're just going here and here, you can do it your. But some insurance companies will still cover it for you, so you just need to find those type. Okay, it is still available from some service providers. So what you need to do is to talk to your insurance company or your brokerage firm and find out if they can cover interstate or local travel insurance, so you can buy one. Another type is the travel insurance for Nigerian to European countries. Okay, now this one is covered by this visa, this Schengen visa. Currently, it's probably one of the hardest visas to get. I don't know what's the deal, but yeah, if you're traveling from Nigeria to European countries, you need to also have a travel insurance. Okay. If you're traveling from Nigeria to any countries in Europe within the designated coverage of the Schengen visa, okay, this is a product that you're probably going to need, okay. It is popularly referred to as the Schengen travel insurance also, okay? It's an older product with the highest level of popularity in the market, and as a result of all the international parties that are involved, because when you talk about European countries, you already know there are quite a number of them. It is more standardized. It means if you present it anywhere in the world, they'll be like, oh, levels, you know. You know, they will, it's just like when you bring blue card and you bring green card, you already know which one they are going to respect more than the other. I'm not saying anything, but you get the point, right? So yes, the travel insurance that covers from Nigeria to European countries, a great one, especially if you travel out a lot, or if you're, say you go to Europe a lot, okay, maybe you have your family in London, you have your, you know, those places that we used to go and put your children, and when you take our money, you used to put your children there. Imagine you have, you know, families in European countries, Germany, all of those places. You can easily get your travel insurance, so that when you're traveling there or from that part back to Nigeria, whatever happens, remember, it's not always in case of death. It can be as low as losing something, okay? Whatever. The point is, you're not registering every single item you're going with, though. No, it's just that they know that once you have this, I'll call it a pass. Once you have your travel insurance, whatever is attached to you in that moment that you're traveling is going to be protected by your insurance company, okay? So it can be as maybe your Birkin bag, your designer. It can be your Birkin bag. Imagine somebody steals your Birkin bag.
No, it's too big now.
It's big, Abby, because that is expensive. Okay, or maybe your Gucci shoes, you know, your flip-flops, something. Whatever is attached to you, if you lose it, if it's damaged, because you know some of these airports guys, they will not know how much you bought it. By the time they drag the bag here, drag the luggage here, something has spoiled, you can get it replaced. Okay. Okay, the third type of travel insurance is the one from Nigeria to the rest of the world. So remember that the one for Europe is covered by the Schengen visa. And like I said, I think maybe that's why it's probably one of the most difficult visas to get, because it comes with a lot of benefits, right? But if you're not able to get that one, there's the one that covers for the rest of the world. So if you're traveling from Nigeria to anywhere in the world, of course, except Europe, because they have theirs, right? So if you're traveling to Asia, you're traveling to the Dominican Republic, you're traveling to India, Australia, that's inside Europe. Australia, not Europe. Oh, is that okay? Maybe you're going to the Middle East, you're going to China.
Middle East.
Wow. You know, you're going to Venezuela, you know, you're going to Pakistan, anywhere you're going to. This travel insurance from Nigeria to the rest of the world will also keep you protected, okay? Now, the different types of travel insurance, they're very simple to understand. If it's locally, you know, it's between Nigeria, within the states in Nigeria. If it's the European type, you know that it's the one you need that comes with Schengen visa that covers all the countries in Europe. And then the third one, which is the last one, is one that you can travel with anywhere in the world. So if you go to your Maldives, you go to India, you go to anywhere you're traveling to from Nigeria, you know that your mind can be at rest, that if anything happens, okay, you're good and you are fine. Now I'm going to talk about the benefits when we come back from this short music break, why you should have a travel insurance. Because now I was saying all of these things and it sounds like, okay,
God will still protect us.
Anyway, so let's just go on this short music break. And when we come back from the break, of course, we will, like I said, we're going to talk about the benefits of travel insurance. Okay, so don't go anywhere.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
As I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy. If you will only say the same. If you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear.
You are listening to Lagoon Radio.
Please don't take my sunshine away.
Yes, please don't take our sunshine away. We just want to have fun. We just want to relax and be taken care of.
Two more
We
days.
just- All right, welcome back from that break. You're still on to travel with me, your one-stop travel destination on radio, brought to you by Lagoon Radio and powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. And I'm still your host, Abel Abi, and I still have Spain with the E.
Spain with an E at the end of the Spain. Like the Spain, the country, then with an E
With
at
an
the end.
E, okay.
It's
so
fresh. It's fresh.
Levels. Okay, so we've been talking about travel insurance and everything you need to know about it. And I've already mentioned the types of travel insurance policies that we have in Nigeria that covers local trips, trips to Europe, and trips around the world. Now we're going to be looking at the benefit. Why should you get a travel insurance? Okay, but why should you get any type of insurance, but particularly travel insurance? Why do you have to specifically get that type? What are the benefits? And okay, so the first thing I have on my list here, some of the benefits of travel insurance, is the medical expenses. Okay, hospital bill in Nigeria is not the same outside. You can buy malaria drug, small money is not the same outside. When you travel abroad, you're going for vacation, maybe it's a business trip, maybe it's a seminar. You're ill, okay. People who travel a lot, they stop getting excited about traveling. But for we, that the travel is the travel. It's not Milan Bridge. I'm excited about traveling, So, nobody plans to fall ill. Nobody sits down like, you know what, I want to fall sick. No, nobody does that, But life happens. Okay, you might feel healthy, you might feel good, but a lot of things are going on in your system that you don't know about. And I've come to realize that when people change environments, their bodies react to it, and then you can just start showing symptoms, and it's like as if you're ill. It's just your body adjusting to a couple of differences where you have traveled to. So this is where the medical expenses comes in. When you travel abroad, and sometimes you fall ill. If this happens, if you fall ill while you're on your trip, okay, your insurance policy, of course, will take care of you, okay. But medical expense coverage is pretty broad, so you actually have to. It has to be broken down. But I think your insurance companies, when you speak with them, you get to understand how much you need to have put inside before you can, So even I think with regular health insurance policies or any type of insurance policy, even with car, if you keep putting say 5,000 naira for every month, okay, there's how far that money can go, right? They might not be able to buy you your whole car, but they can buy you tire, So it's the same thing with the medical expense within travel insurance. Depending on the money you're paying, okay, the insurance company, you can then know the extent to which they will cover your medical bill. Imagine that you travel and something happens, you now need surgery while you're on your trip. They're not going to move you from England to Nigeria because they want to operate you. No, they're going to have to do it there. Probably someone's going to lose their lives. So speak with your insurance company, and they will break down the figures for you. Okay, now that's one of the benefits. Medical emergencies are covered. Another thing that is covered is the evacuation. Okay, now this means if the treatment you need isn't available in that country where you have traveled to, okay, you can be evacuated to the nearest point of treatment. Okay, so let's say you travel to, you know how they talk about India, and India is like, oh, the word medicine and surgeries, a lot of things happen in India. If people are sick somewhere, they go to India and all of that. So imagine you fall sick or you just develop some sort of illness in a country close to India but not India, and they can't find doctors, or that country does not have the facility to take care of you. If you have travel insurance, the insurance company of course comes in and moves you from that country to India where you get that treatment at their own costs. Of course, you've done your own part by paying ahead of time. Okay, so you'll be moved. It's not a case of we're running head-to-scatter like, hey, we cannot do this. Or no. You just know that you're fine. Like, you're fine. Another benefit is family member. Now, depending on the amount of money you're paying also, it might not just cover you. Okay, it's not just, okay, so it's you, your handbags and your Birkin bag and your travel bags. If you're traveling with family, of course, your family members can also enjoy out of your travel insurance. So if anything happens to your family members while they're with you on that trip, they can also be covered, once again depending on the policy that you signed up for with your insurance company. Okay, then we have the loss of relative. If you lose a loved one while you are abroad and you need to return home, your policy can pay up to a certain amount of money to bring back the corpse back home. Okay, so in the event of death and the body needs to be sent back home for burial and for whatever, your travel insurance policy can pay for that as well, up to a certain amount, also depending on the policy that you have signed up for with your insurance company. Okay, quite a number of them. Then of course the loss of luggages and delay. In the event that, say, your flight is for a particular time and maybe you have, say you're going for a seminar or you're going for some business trip, if you don't make that trip at a particular time, you're going to lose the deal. If the airline delays you so much that you miss that trip, your travel insurance, they're going to help you to choke them until you get your money's worth. Yes, this is something they would do for you. And of course, if you lose your luggage, I've used that as an example a couple of times. If you lose any personal items, it also covers it. They will replace it for you. Okay. And then of course there's cancellation or curtailment. If you miss or you have to cancel your already booked trip for whatever unforeseen circumstances, your policy also compensates you of the loss of your plane ticket as well as the reservations that you've made. There are countries you can't travel to unless you've already pre-booked the hotel. Yeah. The hotel can confirm that you're coming as a guest, because as they are dropping you in the country, the taxi is picking you there. So
these people.
You get, so if that, you would have already paid for the number of days you're staying. So imagine something happens and you can no longer make it. Does the money go? No. The insurance company will compensate you when you have a travel insurance policy. The benefits are a lot. And if at this point you don't have one and I'm not convincing you enough, we'll go and wash your head. There has to be something wrong. Anyway, you see, there's some information you're going to go and find out for yourself. Okay, so homework for you. Typical cost of travel insurance in Nigeria. What I have here was dated 2019. And to avoid any form of confusion, I'm not going to be calling out the amount, because you know that dollar have high.
Of course.
Dollar have go up, So I don't think these prices still reflect. So you might need to get an updated price list of what it costs for each country, or the local trip, or the European one. So you really want to know for yourself, for your family, all of that information. You might want to find out for yourself. Okay. Lastly, I think this is something that people also worry about with any type of insurance is how do you claim it, okay? I've heard stories of where natural things happen and people have insurance and, the process is so long. They will not tell you to go and bring this, bring that. By the time you're done, you still get nothing, right? And for the fear of this sort of thing, people are like, you know what, no. But how do you... We can't always hope for the worst in this sort of things, right? So, in situations where most people tend to find the use of an insurance broker extremely helpful, because having a broker means you don't have to worry about the technicalities of the process. This is why it's very important, because like I said at the earlier stage, they help you understand, or they are like a bridge between you and the insurance company, because whatever you don't understand, they help you understand. Whatever seems like as if the insurance company is doing wrong, they just come in and, help make it easier for everybody. However, if you're going to be handling the process yourself, okay, it is important that you comply with some rules and regulations that pertains to claiming your rights, okay? And the first one is for you to report the claim as quickly as possible, okay? So you're at the airport and someone snatches your bag. Call your insurance company there and then, okay? If you crash, you have an accident, as fast as you can, as long as you have breath in your lungs, call them, okay? Let them know right now this is when it has happened, okay? So, and then of course, by the time you get yourself together, you also need to file and submit the claims form. There's a claim form. You file, fill the form, submit it accordingly, and then do not admit any liability to a third party. This means that don't say imagine you have a car insurance and you give the car to your baby brother to drive, and that one go and crash it. Like something like that, don't do that. I drove the car, it's me that drive it. I'm not saying you should lie. No, I'm not saying that. Like, in some situation, is you happen to. That's just it. Don't exaggerate the claim. Don't come and say maybe stone hit you. Now the mountain fell on your head. No, because they will investigate. And sometimes it's that process of investigation that people lose out on the money, because you have lied. You have exaggerated what happened to you. Don't do that. Just tell them what happened and they'll cover it as much as they can. And then, of course, give full disclosure of the issues surrounding your claim. Okay, someone snatched your bag. How did it happen? No, he was wearing black shirt. He was wearing blue cap. Something. Don't keep any details to yourself. Your insurance company, they are not FBI. They are not. They're not using that information against you. No. There's a non-disclosure agreement. They are not doing that. So you need to be completely honest with them so they know exactly how to go about investigating and, of course, bringing your claim so that you can enjoy the benefit of what you have been paying for. Okay, so yes, this is the much that we're going to take on the topic on travel insurance. I hope you've learned something new.
I have.
Okay, so yes, I hope you've learned something new. More information about this is going to actually be on the Lagoon News platform, so you can still go read up on it if you want more information. It's LagoonNews.com. Yeah, so you can go and read it up by the time it's posted. And this is what you need to know. If you feel like this topic should come back again, I'll probably see if I can get someone from an insurance company to come. It's better when you hear from them, because they used to have terms and terminologies. I acknowledge it. So probably that would help make it better. But we need to know these things. We need to start, because life happens. Okay, life happens. Okay, thank you, Spain, with the E at the end.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, thank you for listening. For those who are watching us on YouTube and Facebook, thank you also. Once again, I hope you learned something. Leave a comment on any of our platforms. Let us know what you think. And, of course, Travel With Me comes your way every Tuesday by 5 p.m. Yes, so I'll be here again next week with yet another awesome, enlightening topic. And until then, make sure to enjoy your evening. Bye-bye.
And I see your true color.